through you, the Undersecretary for Environment. Mr. Majok Ugawi, Director of South Sudan Meteorological Department, thank you for your speech. And you have been operating at the high level before with the airport. Now you are coming to the ground, with this system that we have. You have to predict on the floor, on the ground, in the field right now. Mr. Guled Atan, thank you. Nice to meet you today. And he's the director of IGAD, for Prediction and Application Center, IPAD, which we have been listening to today. I want to also thank my chief of staff for environment, for everything that is to trade, and that's Bong. Everybody will call him Bong, and supported by his honorable Daniel Key, who is our own. Please, I want you to please thank those two. They have been a great support for this particular project. Please, let's clap for them. And their team, they are here. Some of them are here. Many are still out there. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, you are here. This is a memorable occasion, and we are making a difference in South Sudan. This is the first time we're going to have this instrument for us to be able to predict how we're going to do. My father was a farmer, and I know what it means to know the weather in advance. I know the season and the time and the dates to plant the corn. I know when to plant the yam. I know when to plant the cocoa, because we have information about the weather that is coming. But unfortunately, in the world that we are today, we have what we call climate change. I discovered that this rainy season in my country is totally different from when I was young. I came here, I thought I was going to be here during the season, during the dry season, then the rain welcomed me. I said, okay, that's rain of blessing. So we could no longer predict as usual what we do. But with this system in place, the prediction system in place, I think we are making a good progress. Please, clap for the Ministry of Environment for the support and everything they have done. I stand before you today. Now I'm delivering what I crammed before. I stand before you today with great pleasure and a sense of hope as we begin the process of building the South Sudan National Early Warning System. This initiative is possible because of the collaboration between the Ministry of Environment and Forestry, the South Sudan Meteorological Department, the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, Climate Prediction and Application Center, we call them IPAC, and UNDP. Establishing the National Early Warning System marks a significant step forward in harnessing the power of science and technology to combat the impact of climate change in South Sudan. The challenges posed by climate change are far-reaching and demand our immediate attention. South Sudan, a nation already burdened with numerous economic and humanitarian crises, bears the brunt of these challenges. Prolonged droughts, erratic rainfall, and extreme weather. All these events threaten the very foundation of life and exacerbate also the existing vulnerabilities within the country. Today, we come together to confront these challenges head-on. ICPAC has the skills, knowledge, and experience to establish a robust predictive modeling system that uses geospatial applications to provide climate information services and risk communication. This early warning system will strengthen South Sudan's capacity to accurately forecast weather and climate patterns. This system will generate data and information that will empower communities, decision makers, and humanitarian actors to make informed choices and take timely action in preparing for and responding to climate-related hazards. The South Sudan National Early Warning System will encompass a comprehensive set of weather and climate monitoring programs, enhanced data collection and analysis, and the establishment of state-of-the-art forecasting and early warning mechanisms. It will integrate ground-based observations, satellite data, and advanced modeling techniques, ensuring the availability of accurate and timely weather information across the nation. Crucially, this system will prioritize strengthening the institutional capacities of the South Sudan Meteorological Department, enabling them to sustainably manage and maintain this crucial service. With this project, we envision a South Sudan where farmers can confidently plan their planting and harvesting activities, reducing food insecurity. We also envision improved disaster preparedness and response, safeguarding the lives and livelihoods of vulnerable populations. More resilient South Sudan, where communities are empowered and with knowledge and tools to adapt and mitigate the impacts of climate change. I will soon finish. I would like to acknowledge the unwavering support of our partners, including the South Sudan Ministry of Environment and Forestry. Madam, thank you very much for their commitment to realizing this ambitious project. Your dedication to data collection, data-driven decision-making focus, and you foster a culture of resilience and position South Sudan at the forefront of climate change adaptation efforts in this region. We need to clap for South Sudan. We're taking a lead about that. Let's take it forward. Furthermore, I express my gratitude to the international community, the Global Environment Facility, called GEF in particular, for their generous support. Your investment in this project reflects your understanding of the urgency and importance of climate resilience in South Sudan. Together, we send a message to the people of South Sudan that they are not alone in the face of this monstrous climate change, and that we are committed to bolstering their resilience and well-being. We are behind you. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that establishing a hydrometeorological system is not an end in itself, but rather the beginning of a new era. It is a foundation on which we will build stronger, more resilient communities, ensuring sustainable development in South Sudan. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all those who have contributed to making this project a reality. Let us work hand in hand to harness the power of science and technology, elevating South Sudan's capacity to confront the challenges of climate change. Together, we will forge a brighter and more sustainable future for South Sudan and its people. Thank you all for your commitment and dedication with your presence here today. Shukran. Jazil.